try to do this again. I don't know what happened earlier. We suddenly just lost all internet connection, and that could be for any number of reasons. They could be working on stuff, cable company working on stuff somewhere in the area from the storms of last week, or who knows what. I don't know. I actually just deleted the first live just because, like, I ain't got time for it. Figuring things out. But I'm working in Johanna Basford's Enchanted Forest. They're working in my house at this moment downstairs, so you might hear things in the background. Saws and things. I just happened to go downstairs because I had to, fix the internet connection, and check on it. And they're making good progress. So, I really want to play Jason Lewis Mind to Mend in the background because it really does help me chill out. I'm having a bad allergy day. And on top of like being around more dust, getting kicked up, and everything else. So, got a lot I'm dealing with today. And I haven't eaten breakfast yet. But I decided in between all of that happened like the past half hour or whatever, I decided that I want what mandolama color I want to use in here. I'm going to try. Now, actually, and I actually filled up my little cup of water that I'm using because I don't want big water on my desk because that's like an accident waiting to happen. This is a neon, which might be kind of interesting. I just looked at this one, but initially what I looked at is, well, I could show you the whole thing, actually. So this is a set that has the neon and the metallics. Let's see the side. I'm going live because I don't know what else to do today. I really don't know what else to do. So this is the set. So I initially looked at this color and I thought, that might be nice. Oops, can I get it out? Can I get it out? There we go. So I guess we're going to do some paints today. That seems to be what's going to happen. And sure, I'm game. Okay. Focus. Okay, so here's two colors. As I look at this pink, as bright as it freaking is, like little dots of it somewhere on here might be interesting, just a teeny bit, to bring attention to certain areas that are pink. That might be kind of interesting. They don't really have a pale yellow in this, but I think I've already used this green. I can't remember where, but I have used this green already somewhere. Why does this blue look like that? Have I been in there? That looks kind of sus. I'm gonna take that out just to inspect it. So I think this color's kind of nice too. That might kind of do something with this page. This color. Now that I look at it, I love this green that I've used already. That probably would fit in here in some places too. So maybe we're just going to go on a little paint adventure today. I think I'm out of my head enough to be able to do that. My subconscious is more in control right now because I'm just, kind of loopy. Yeah, and another thing too is because there we go. Because they're working on the door, um, we have no doors, so like all the air from outside is getting in, which means all the pollen from outside is coming in. So that's not helping me either. So I have multiple fronts of attack on my allergies this morning. I think that's part of my problem. Okay, so let's see. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I want to kind of inspect this blue to see what's going on in there. I was trying to figure out why it looks so funny, but I can't see any reason why it looks funny. Oh, I don't know why. Okay, so let's put this over here. I need a brush. How wide of a space do I have to deal with? I need to I was gonna say I need to put these back in the case, but like I keep using them, so that's why I don't have them in the case. These are my go-tos out of the ones I have in there. Let's see. What do we want to do first? I actually wonder if I want to continue. What I started doing this morning was actually using that Prismacolor warm gray and kind of going around some of the objects here. Um, Sometimes I kind of like restrain myself and try not to do everything because I don't really know what effect I'm trying to get on the image, and I don't want to do the same thing everywhere just out of, doing the same thing everywhere, and then find out in the end that it doesn't really work with the whole composition of the picture, if that makes sense. I'm trying to make this a little. I don't know why I'm having such problems with this today. I want you to see more of the picture. Okay. So, yeah, I'm thinking I could go in with some of these paints and like just a little dab in these spots to make them pop a little bit in the end, afterwards. Here's hoping I don't have any blips or anything in my on my computer. I don't know. Seems to be a thing. I don't know why it's a thing. Who knows? But I'm gonna try not to sound too cranky. Try not to talk too much. And put on some music. What do we have? What does minimal house sound like? It might be scary. Let's put it on. See what happens. Because I need to wake up. I'm awake. I've been awake for a few hours, but I'm still not. Still in a state. Okay, so where do I want to start? Oh, you know what? I still need to do this um, branch, but I'm not really ready to go there yet because I'm gonna have to pull out um, my the Starjoy Golds and Brute Flinners that I have in one case together. So, what do I want to do? I think I want to do the first thing I thought of, which is the purple, and I think I want to start with this purple because it's more, it's paler, more muted, than this one. So here we go. We're gonna do it. Oh, and proceed with caution because I am a klutz. I'm gonna just use the lid for now. Dip it in water. I'm gonna blotter. And just kind of, oops, I need glasses. And this is not even quite. I think I'm gonna start right at the. I could probably use a bigger brush, but right now, I just kind of need to. I need to put something on this other page. This is going to help me not think about anything and just immerse myself in just the picture, and that's it. A piece of paper. This has been an eventful week. But I am thankful. I like that purple. You know, purple and yellow do like each other. I need to keep them closer together. Oops, which one? I'm not used to acrylics at all, so I'll just think when I use them. A little blotting. The blotter. Blotter. I might be getting closer to being able to oil paint again, which is kind of nice. I am really appreciative to have been exposed to colored pencils, and I really do want to work on a still life in colored pencils. Turning that music down a little bit. I have had the picture that I want to do for a long time. Took a photograph of, I had an avocado and an apple that were like partially cut. The avocado actually might have been finished, and I just had the part of the apple and the hull of the avocado, like with all the meat out of it, because like I ate it, and then the shell sitting in the middle of that hull, because I was going to put it in the composter, and it was sitting on a wooden cutting board, And I just happened to like come downstairs and like get more coffee, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's a nice composition. So I went and got my phone and took a picture of it. And I'd like to do that with colored pencils because it's simple, but I think it has the composition has enough tension in it to like be something or do something. Okay, like I don't know, is it cool to use my fingernails? I don't know. I tried to. I don't think that worked. Oops, that was a little. So I'm figuring now if I paint, it'll make time, kind of. Now, probably what I could do, and what I should do, is take some of this paint, mix it in a palette, and mix it with water. That's probably what I should do. And I may, um, instead of just trying to go direct from the little container, so I may do that next time. But right now, I don't want any more. Things were complicated enough today. I don't really want to add anything to it. No more complications. See, I need to get in here. And which one of these is one of these really tiny? I have a tinier brush in another set. That would probably work for. That would work for this. And so I need to find that. Yeah, go over my flowers and go over them again. Like I said, I'm not used to using acrylics at all, and so it is what it is. You know what? If all that stuff hadn't happened with this morning, with my live getting cut off by the internet getting shut off, and um, leave me in a bobblehead and everything going on this morning, I might not have picked this color to color because it was furthest thing from my mind. I did not feel ready to pick a color for this at all, and suddenly, after all that, I decided I thought about a color and I said, let me see if there's one of those in the paints. And voila, here we are. Okay, I'm not the best at this either as far as making it look seamless, but you know, the more I do it, the more I'll get an idea of how I should do it. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's like the word for today. It is too much. I need that smaller brush. Yeah, and if I mix if I put some of this paint in a little palette with some water, it'll keep the color even, I'm pretty sure. So that's another reason for doing that, other than doing what I'm doing now. I met the guys working downstairs. They're nice. Not that I expected anything else, but nice guys. Goes, yeah, he goes, we're gonna have, I can't remember exactly what he said now. He says, we're gonna have a nice new whatever, when this is done. I don't know, and I saw part of the thing of what they were doing. I'm like, oh, that's pretty. Fresh wood, new wood, weather treated wood. I always feel like if you're not gonna do something right, why bother? You know, there's certain things that have, that there really is a right way and a wrong way to do things, So I'm really glad that they're doing it because I know they're going to do it right. Everybody who comes in our house, it's like the sunroom, which is what we had initially hired them to do years ago. First thing they did for us. It's everybody's favorite room in the house. There's a reason for that. First of all, I picked the windows. Okay, I like that purple. That's working. I see this and I see these. Yeah, I like that. Thinking I could put green or blue in between. Maybe this blue. This blue in between, maybe in that spot. Maybe put some pencil down first so there's something peeking out from under it. And I can kind of, like that. So, is that I'm wondering. Should I? Do I want it to be the same color or no? I'm almost thinking no, because I kind of think I want to make these flowers purple. But do I want to do that with pencil or do I want to do that with that stuff, the acrylic? I don't know if I have the skill. I'm kind of feeling like I want this to actually be that purple. So watch out, we're about to do it. We're going to do it. Oh, ready or not. Hashtag complete a whip. Let's go. I can do this antenna with a marker. I probably said this already, but I still haven't eaten breakfast because I don't want to make them hungry by cooking anything. And I'm thinking of like soft scrambled eggs and grind up some ham really fine so like I don't have to chew it. But that's gonna take some, that's gonna put smells in the air. I don't want to make them hungry, so I wouldn't like that if I was working and I smelled somebody cooking food. And I was like, hungry. I wouldn't like. I wish, ideally, I'd like to, you know, even though I know they prepare for that kind of thing, I'm the type of person, I want to have, ice water in a chest for them and all this other kind of stuff. But I had no warning that this was going to happen, so I didn't do too bad with that flower. Uh-oh. Um, Try not to go too crazy with it now. Oh, there's another one. I wonder if I want to make it the same color or a different color. I'm just gonna make it the same, just because I don't want to be. I don't know. This brush is kind of like I want to take it and go like that. And it's too much. Yeah, so I've been accomplishing things even though the week has been kind of weird. A lot has been accomplished. And sometimes, it's not routine necessarily. It's not always routine that gets work done. Sometimes it is. Like, to every Saturday I do my laundry, every this day I do this, every day I make my bed, before I get my coffee, that's useful, right? But sometimes when things come off of, when things happen that disrupt the routine, even though it feels disruptive, like I feel disrupted this week, um, sometimes it takes that disruption for certain positive things to happen. Like them calling me to have my braces adjusted this Wednesday instead of waiting until Wednesday after next. There may be a very good reason for that happening. It might be something that comes up week after next that is more important for me to address. I almost see it that way, that might have been why it happened. Or it might lead me to getting my braces off sooner than if I had just stayed with the original appointment, opening up a day in the future for something that I had no idea was going to be going on. It could be that too. It's kind of, like I'm a Christian, right? So, there's a long story with that whole thing, but, for like the past year, no longer than that, because my friend was still alive and I had told him about this. But excuse me, I was thinking about that creature that's in Ezekiel. The one, it's like some kind of heavenly creature that like has this indescribable. Well, they describe the look. It's like in the first chapter, but it's like a weird looking creature. But whatever it is, it moves. It kind of moves with trying to put this in like layman's language. It like moves with whatever God desires. Like, and it moves like split second, like the minute God thinks that it moves. Um, so it moves like in unison with that, but it's a separate creature. And what if it? Well, this lamp should be gold. And so I've been thinking, like, for what past 3 or 4 years, that I want to move like that creature. I want it to be, I want to be so in tune that there's no delay between me knowing what he wants and acting on it. And so, well, she swears in her videos. Yes, I do. It's true. Um, it doesn't mean I'm not a Christian, and I'm not going to go into that whole into a whole theological discussion about that. But suffice it to say, like, it's another thing I've been thinking about. Well, I've thought about for a while, much longer than the creature thing. Is um, that scripture that says, "Can bitter and sweet water come out of the same um, spring?" And I kind of need to study the context of that saying, but I always thought that's kind of weird because the reference I think is to like human beings. And it's like every human being has bitter and sweet water coming out of them. My swearing like a sailor sometimes is my is my bitter water. But anyway, so I think of that moving like that creature in Ezekiel. That's kind of like what I think of like with this week and all the weirdness that happened. That I don't want to. I want to be. I don't want to be cranky about it. Although it's natural to be cranky about that, especially for someone like me who does not like. I don't like. I don't like disruption of routine. I love routine. So, but then again, it's like, and I'm always celebrating happy accidents in art. So that's kind of interesting how that. It's like, oh, accept change and difference in art, but in life it makes me uncomfortable. It's kind of hard because I have a glare on this spot, so I can't really see how the metallic is. I'm gonna flip this. That's one thing like about and like having the YouTube channel. I don't want to separate who I am and like have separate channels for what I do, what I watch, what I see, because this is all of me. And it's like, bitter and sweet. And I don't like how for, like a lot of times people do like for branding purposes, you gotta separate your interests or whatever. And I don't like you see that part? I don't like how that feels so inauthentic. But then I also appreciate, again, because I like routine and order, I appreciate that doing it for that purpose. It's like trying to get a good angle. That's not a good angle either. I don't know if I should wait. Let's see what happens if I do that. I don't know. It's hard because this glitters. The glare is kind of makes it hard to move this one. don't like that either. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna resolve that unless. Oh, that's working. Kind of, I think. Hmm. Maybe I should just let it look kind of. See, I need to use a palette. I need to get a palette. But see, the other thing that scares me about a palette is that that's more water on my desk. That's something else that could spill, drop. No, I don't have my desk cleared up enough and organized enough yet to have a palette on my desk. That's something I need to work towards. Something I might have been working, well, actually was on my list to work towards today, but I can't because I can't really move freely around my house today. I don't know, that looks kind of weird around that part, but maybe we'll let the weirdness work for us. I'm learning. Now, see, this is one reason why I started with dealing with acrylic with the pens because of the thinking of the ability to control them and something I was more familiar with, and not needing to add water and not having to have additional, whole containers of things on my desk. So that was why I started like with acrylic pens, like maybe like 6 months ago. I said, okay, like I need some of those, so I got like several sets of them. So I'm learning how those can work for me. I have been, over the past 6 months. And now I'm getting ready for or entering into the adventure with the paints, acrylic paints. And so next is my adventure into watercolors. And the funny thing is, how much I've said that, you know, I dislike watercolors. You watch, that might become the thing that I like the most. It just might. I wouldn't be surprised. But I can say right now I don't like them, but I wouldn't be surprised if that changes. Oops, sorry about that. I don't know if that made that better or not. I really don't know. I'm not going to focus too hard on the one part. Might have been better, like, what I'm thinking of is and when you're good at this stuff, you can figure that out. You figure out the space that you're working with, oh my God, with the size of the brush. So what it's going to take to fill the space in a particular type of stroke, and then you choose the brushes and you do that. So it's like the right tool for the job to get the effect you want, but I don't know what that is. So thus we have this kind of floppy whatever going on here. What is that? What was that? Looking for crazy. Okay. I like that purple though. I do. Maybe I should put the blue in that corner. I should do that now. The blue. Should we change our brush? I don't know. Okay. I'm losing one little one here. Let's do it. So I'm going to use this. This is really pretty. Let's see how it looks on. Wow, it's like is it translucent? What is this? What are the colors in the back? What's this colors may vary. Where's that go? Is there any name for it? I guess we're gonna see. I could test. Let me test a piece. Just and use a fresh brush. Oh, this is clear. I don't want to use that there. Good to know. What is that? Okay. Very useful. That's, oh, and it's is it kind of iridescent? You know, I could have used a cleaner piece of paper, huh? Sorry about that. Hope it didn't gross you out. That's what's going on there. So I don't want to use that one. So now, not unless I do it over. I can do it over a blue. That I could do. And that would be experimenting with something I haven't done before. So I think that sounds like a plan. Let's look at pencil. Oh, I could use my purple color powder blue, but that's too pale. Maybe a different blue. I'm gonna try and find one. I could get out the what do you call them? The Starjoy Golds, but like like I said, I don't really feel like doing that today. That looks kind of close. Or oh, if I did this color with those blue sparkles on top, that might be nice. I like that idea. Those are like more where I'm going. There's another one that's kind of dark. Sorry for my pencils going all over the place. My apologies. Oh, that's close to this. I don't want one this dark, but this is good to know for working on this page. So, I really wish I could eat normal. Random thought. I have. Why is this card dirty? What's That's gross. Let's sludge a little bit. Very green. But I'm thinking blue sparkles might kind of, um, oh wait a minute, which one is this? This is the one I want. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna leave these on the side. Oops, okay. I don't remember if I sprayed this page with Spectrafix or not. I don't know. And this is what I like about coloring. I have totally forgotten about. I'm just into it, and that's all. That's where my head is at. Nowhere else. Love it. The music is helping too, because this is repetitive beat, and I'm an EDM freak. Which, yeah, see, my friend I was just talking about from, but talking about the creature in Ezekiel thing. Um, um, he's the reason I even have got into listening to what's now called EDM, but back then, initially, like he used to listen to what was called industrial music, and he got me into listening to people like that, groups like that. He had a Skinny Puppy. The name of the band is Skinny Puppy. He had he had a T-shirt of theirs that used to scare the heck out of me. I was like, oh my god. Then I got used to it, but yeah, he's the reason he started me on that. And then I also, when I was younger, I used to, um, I had gay male friends who I used to go, I used to go out dancing at the gay club, and so, they had a lot of house music and stuff playing on that end. But at the time, what they were playing was more like kind of pop house, kind of pop, EDM, what is now called EDM. I don't know how to describe what I'm trying to say. But it was more pop because it was like post disco dance music, um, with few FEW words, and so yeah, I think that paint over. Once I do that, it's like, it's a done deal. Oh, I can try that on here, and I probably should use a clean piece of paper because this I might have dumped this. I don't even know where it's come from. It's gross. Um, Bigger piece. Excuse me. You want light, you want dark. Well, let's see what happens. I don't hear any. I don't hear any saws or anything. I wonder what that means. Let's see. Go downstairs. That's the effect I want. I don't think that's enough. It's not enough oomph for me. I need more oomph. Oh, I got food on the brain. I can't stop thinking about food. Maybe we need to blend this color itself. Or lightly do this. This is teal. Well, I actually did try this morning to get onto the Amazon Japan website, and I was able to get on today, sign in. Actually, I was able to get on it before, but to create an account, it wasn't letting me do that. Well, the thing was their whole visual security thing, what do you call it? Verifier or whatever. It kept failing it. I'm like, huh? And I don't know if there was something going on, an update or something I needed on my computer that was interfering with that or what, but I don't know. It worked today. And I can't believe I was answering the questions that badly yesterday. So I think it was actually something to do with an extension on my browser or something. Oh, we're starting to feel this. We started changing how I did them lines. It's like, okay, we were feeling that. Mode's changing. Mode's changing. So I got onto that website, and you know what? The first thing, again, thinking about food, I just thought, oh my gosh, I wonder if I can get matcha Kit Kat down there cheaper. I love those matcha Kit Kats, both the Olay ones and the Olay matcha ones and the regular ones that are really strong. They are so good. And I think it was H Mart or something that recently had some. They were back in stock, $8.99 a bag, but as fast as they got there, they were gone. So in the Asian market, that's like it's like about an hour away from me. They never have them. They don't have them anymore. And I think they were the first place where I got a bag, but now they never seem to have them. Like they don't carry them or whatever. I wonder if. How's that look? We're gonna finish this whip. We are. We are on a whip finishing mission, but not an uninspired one. You gotta be inspired to also finish the mission. But I feel like I have enough that needs to be worked on that and enough variety that surely out of what I have I can find one of those things that I want to work on when I'm coloring. And I want to do that. I want to finish sorry, not lazy talking. I want to have finished pages. And also to have pushed a little further into my knowledge of certain coloring tools. Okay, so now I'm feeling like I need a Prismacolor. I really need to put these in a specific place. Maybe I should keep putting them back in this box so that I can keep track of, so I can just stay using one and just keep them in here. Okay, gotta do this. Ooh, it's really full. So I was watching someone last night. That came up in my feed, and I did post his video on my wall, and I need to watch the whole video. Just wait, excuse me. I'm looking for the channel. His name is the Ink. His channel name is the Ink Inspired Life. The Inkspired Life, architectural and urban sketching. And he was doing a drawing with ink, I guess, or whatever, um, of a when he said he started out, it was it being a shed, and it kind of turned out to be like I don't know, I can't remember the word he used for it. A very simple word, but like my brain's just not working. Anyway, it was really beautiful. Um, so, um, yeah, so check out his channel. Actually, let me go to it so I can like actually post a video in here. I forgot. Share. Happy link. I'm gonna go in and watch it from the beginning today. either today or tomorrow. Because I came in at the end of the live, but I was like really drawn by like the image that he was working on because it's very colorful and I don't know. It has a sense of simplicity about it, but it's not simple. I don't know how to describe that. It's really beautiful. And as I looked at some of his sketches he was showing at the end, I was like, ooh, I could see some people wanting those for coloring pages, you know? And yeah. So I subscribed last night and clicked the, all notifications so I can watch more of his videos. And he's having a workshop, I guess, via Zoom, um, where you will also, like sketch along with him, a burn or whatever. And so if that's anything that interests you, check out his page. I think it's going to be on July 20th. Um, I won't be doing it because I just found out about him. But if he does that again, then maybe I'll join that one. Ooh, I like that. I almost feel like I don't even need to add the sparkly thing in there. Just leave it just like that. Huh. It's so quiet downstairs. I'm wondering if they're having lunch or if they're done. Yeah, like that was really a big milestone to get over that step and do this. So yeah, I think I may go in with some of a glitter or neon pink to kind of make these pop a little bit. Like just going very with a small tip paintbrush and just kind of just little divots in there. I need to figure out this side because it really well. It's not going to be purple, so I got to figure out what color I want to make this. Possibly, I'm thinking probably do this over here, and then having that warm gray Prismacolor underneath me doing this on it will add some kind of variation to it and make it look like it's not being matchy matchy. Um, wow. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go because this seems like a good place to stop. Thanks for spending some time with me this morning or whenever you watch this. And I hope you have a good day. Bye bye.